set up, running a little behind tonight. But that's okay. That's what these tests are for. I'm sorry? I don't I don't see that. I don't see that. It must be something on the stream that you can see. Oh, I appreciate you doing that. She okay? She okay? Woo. All right. Carly almost killed the cat, but that's okay. Is Taryn okay? Okay. All right. So we're back tonight with the ManaTraders Series. We are running a little bit of Mono Black Aggro and Pioneer. I've never really played the deck. Just like honestly, like I've played it a little bit. I've played like a couple games here or there, like at the shop and paper, like borrowed somebody's deck. But tonight we're gonna run it and see how it does. We played in the series last night and we went 4-2. So we need to go 3-1 in our next 4 games to qualify, or we're just gonna keep playing the rest of the month like we did last month. So, um, I mean, this is the stock list that I found. This is like the last 5-0 list. The one of Harvester in the main, I think, is very interesting. Excuse me. And I really like the disfigures and the duresses in the side. It seems really solid. But this is the stock list that I found. Creatures, hand disruption, removal, that kind of stuff. Sideboard cards. I like it. It looks solid. I think we'll go ahead and jump in and start looking for a match here. What does it say? Huh, that's pretty cool. Get on your feet now. Bow, 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 bow. We're looking for a match right now. I'm hoping we find games pretty quickly. I'd really like to start playing here, try to grind out some wins here. All right, here we go. Waiting for Nils Fit. Don't really know what that means, but okay. Iron Pioneer, tournament practice, create, Nils Fit. All right, let's do this. Hopefully we're on the play here. Ayo, ask and you shall receive. Get a little high and good luck action going on for our opponent here. Yep, we'll go first. This hand seems fine. We don't have any interaction or hand disruption in any way, but solid curve. Anything we draw along the way to play is just extra gas, so feels pretty good. Our opponent didn't reveal a companion, so I'm interested to know what they're on here. Breeding pool tapped. Okay. Drawing another land isn't exactly what we had in mind. We'll play our Scrap Heap Scrounger, get in for 2. Say go. The one thing I really like about this deck is all the recursion. Ooh, blue-green. What is this, like the... Okay, I have no idea what we're playing against here. Attack for 5. They block the Dread Wanderer. We play Bloodsoaked Champion. Say go. I should have corrected all my mountains before or all the swamps before we started playing this. We'll back out and do this after that. We'll do that after this. I genuinely have absolutely no clue what our opponent's playing. Another Sylvan Caryatid. It honestly feels like this could be anything here. Okay. We're going to shove with everybody here. We'll do each player discards a card. We'll discard our swamp. See what they discard here. Fiery Impulse? Alright, so this is some kind of teamer deck, obviously. Maybe there was some reason to ship the Jeskai Ascendancy. So it's Jeskai Ascendancy combo. Okay. This is interesting. When they have a lot of mana, they can pretty much do whatever they need to this turn. This feels like a good Thoughtseize Duress matchup here. I mean, maybe our opponent's just going to get in with with Paradise Druid here. Maybe they're just going to play like 20 spells and kill us. Or I guess they technically only have to play 18 spells, but... Oh, no! Just kidding. That's definitely going to kill us. Four, 8, 12. Yeah, okay. Alright, Jeskai Ascendancy combo. Another rank hold would not have been very good. Alright, things that we want include Duress, sacrifices a green or white creature. Gonna be honest. Bring in a Harvester, bring in a couple of Duresses and try to do something like that and just try to fight through all their stuff. Yeah, let's try it like that. I think Duress, Thoughtseize, and having some removal spells will really help along the way. Yeah, we'll go first here. This hand seems fine. I don't have a reason to feel like this is going to be bad, but it might. Who knows? Double Fatal Push isn't exactly what we wanted in our opening hand, but... the good news is that our hand allows us to put a lot of pressure on the board. The, draw a card. Gonna play your Opt here, I guess. Play Carry at it here. Okay. Take 4 here. Next turn we can animate Mutavault and get in for 2 more. I think our opponent's Landlight. That's not very good for us. Play this. Animate, attack for 2 here. Our opponent's missing land, so we need to put the pressure on in any way that we can. They lead on Opt, okay. Cards on top of their library, okay. So yeah, we'll just say go here, and then we'll return the Scrap Heap Scrounger, and if they do try to do something, we can always Fatal Push. Okay. This way we can hold up Scrap Heap Scrounger and double push here. Maybe they just have another one. Another removal spell. Dig through time? Okay. This feels... I'm not going to lie, this doesn't feel great right now. It feels like we're in a pretty rough spot. Them having Radiant Flames was pretty good. This has also been back-to-back games where we didn't have a Thoughtseize or like a Duress in any way. You know, with 6 Thoughtseize effects in our deck, it feels kind of rough to not draw one. Jeskai Ascendancy. Okay. I don't really want to go ahead and use it just because they could actually just kill us here. Of course, wait, did the lands get indestructible? I wasn't, it could not matter if they have the awakening, we could just be dead anyway. Dig through time is really good. I mean, I imagine like they like virtually have to find what they're looking for here. They get indestructible too. That's really good. And unless I just like break a bunch of turns here, like we're just dead. Like there's just no way out of this. All right. It's tough. We're on the play. High and good luck. This hand's good. We'll keep this. We'll lead on Bloodsoak Champion here. We'll probably play against something that we don't want Thoughtseize at all this round. It appears I was wrong. Hopefully we draw a land here so that we can play Murderous Rider. Having Murderous Rider on this board feels pretty good. They draw a Bloodsoak Champion, so they played Swamp. Yeah, we're just going to run out the Murderous Rider here. And honestly, if we draw another land here, it's going to be great, because that means we can Thoughtseize and play Murderous Rider. Man, they just... It's a lot of 1-drops they're drawing. Let's attack and see what they do. Okay. I'm okay with that exchange. Take the Rankle. And then if they fire up the 4-3 here, we can Heartless Act it. So, feels pretty good. Or maybe they just draw another bomb 4-drop off the top and we get screwed here. It's hard to tell. Yeah, fire up that Faceless Haven. That's what we like to see. Getting to Stone Rain them and kill a creature all at the same time is insanely good. I also just feel like our 2-3 is really good here. Plus we have Fatal Push. Feels like we're in a pretty decent spot here. Like their last card could be Rankle or something good. We're going to push the tempo here. Try to get busy. They take 4, go to 2. Okay. I'm okay with that exchange. Put Dreadwander back into play. We still have Lethal in play, so they get to put Dreadwander into play and hold up. Mutavault. Yeah, I mean, you might as well serve it up. It's not doing anything else. Yep. Sounds good, buddy. Keep running out our stuff here. Hopefully we get a concession right here. All right, cool. I love playing aggro mirrors. Like, if I could sit and play aggro mirrors all day, I would. Like, honestly. All right, so we want Disfigure. We want Aethersphere Harvester. Yeah, this seems good. I mean, why are you playing Void now? I'm playing Void because it's what I pulled off the internet, man. Like, this was the last list of 5-0. So, I'm not really sure why they were playing Leyline of the Void. I don't really feel like I want Leyline of the Void in the mirror. I could be wrong, but I don't think I do, so... There honestly might be something in Pioneer that I'm not aware of. For like that gives a reason they were playing that. We have Thoughtseize, we have Removal, we have Powerful Creatures. I like this hand. Feels pretty solid. I think I'm okay with just Thoughtseizing here and then being able to disfigure something else if we need to. Definitely taking the Kalitas there. We just can't beat it. Like, I know that, like, they don't have a lot in their hand, but, like... So, we're going to play Dreadwonder. We're going to hold up Disfigure. They're probably going to play Legion's End here, if I had to guess. We're going to disfigure the Scrap Heap Scrounger. They can get the Scrounger back if they want to, but if that's what they're taking their turn to do, then we get to get back. They had to draw a Swamp here. Okay, so they didn't. So they're going to choose to get back Scrap Heap Scrounger. We're going to play Spawn of Mayhem here. It just feels like a house. Cast with Spectacle. Just, I mean, the 4/4 with Flample that's dealing damage and giving us counters is pretty good. Followed into Rankle is also pretty good because we can discard a card. So we know they have Legion's End and Spawn in hand. Yep. So actually, we're going to play both of our threats here. We're going to attack for 4. Or, I'm sorry, attack for 6. And then we're going to play Aethersphere Harvester and Bloodsoak Champion. I mean, our opponent's missing lands. Like, I feel like we're just in command of this game right now. Okay, sure. You see that we have a Rankle. And if they attack, we just hop in front. Alright, we're on the draw here. It's not great, but that's okay. Get a little high and good luck going for our opponent here. We have creatures and removal spells. They're on Yorion, so the odds of Fatal Push being good is not likely. But that's okay. This hand's really aggressive, so we're going to try this. Our opponent kept 7. Cards like Deafening Clarion, Supreme Verdict, Shadow's Verdict are all really bad for us. So this might be a rough matchup here. Just kind of depends. Run out the Bloodsoak Champion, say go. Rankle's a good pickup. If we can hit a land right here, we'll be in pretty good shape. Glacial Fortress, Ketria Triome probably means removal. Yeah, Chain to the Rocks. Okay. So we'll run out 2 more 1-drops. Hopefully there's no Deafening Clarion, but even if there is, we can follow up with a Knight of the Ebon Legion and hopefully a land here. Them shocking it means they got something to do. Gideon of the Trials? Alright, I'm okay with that one. At least I feel like I'm okay with that one. This is Fires. We're going to attack him for 2 so that we can get Spawn into play here. Having Spawn on the field is really good. Forces into plus on that. And then hopefully we draw an untapped land so we can run out Rankle and have a pretty good turn here. So we've curved out pretty well. Chain to the Rocks kind of sucked, but that's okay. Prevent all damage that would be dealt by this permanent. So we don't have to take any damage off of the Spawn of Mayhem either here. Narset, okay. I'm hoping that means they don't have a 4th land. Supreme Verdict. Alright, so they do have Supreme Verdict 4th land, so we openly know what we're playing into here. It's really hard to run out my Rankle knowing that they have it. Honestly, really hard to play anything knowing that. Yeah, and they definitely have it here. I guess we'll attack Narset for 4 here. Gideon's pretty annoying, but we have to get stuff off the field. We're not going to run out our Knight of Ebon Legion either, just because I want them to play their Supreme Verdict here. This also feels like another really good Thoughtseize matchup. Being able to apply pressure, yep, Supreme Verdict. Being able to apply pressure and play Thoughtseize is like what makes this deck so good. Which is funny because we drew Thoughtseize in the mirror, but we haven't drawn Thoughtseize in like these like mid-rangey grindy decks that we really wanted against. Really wish we could return Bloodsoak Champion to the field here, but unfortunately, we just, like, even if we would have ran out the Rankle, we didn't really have a way to do that. So they're going to plus on a Knight of the Ebon Legion, which is fine. Yep. Chain to the Rocks, our other one. Breath of Melatus, okay. Breath of Melatus, however you say it. Play Plains. Okay. So we get to attack Gideon for 4 here next turn. think we just need to start making discard cards here. Put this trigger onto the stack. Each player discards a card. Discard my Heartless Act. Probably going to pitch his Plains here if I had to guess. Gives away no information, and he doesn't really need it, so. Okay, interesting. The 04 walls are fine. Hard cast Agent of Treachery. Take our Rankle plus on a Knight. Yeah, I think this one's over. I think we're safe to go to the next one here. Alright. We definitely want Duress. Green or white creature. Yep. I guess the Harvesters in some fashion have to be better than... Yeah, try it like that. We get to be on the play here, which is good for us. Show us Yorion. Oh. Yeah, this hand just doesn't cut it. I feel like this hand's better. We're playing 24 lands in our deck, so there's a pretty good chance we draw one. They keep 7. We're going to keep this. Put a, I guess a Scrounger. We want to save the Murderous Rider for a Planeswalker, so... Play Bloodsoaked Champion, say go. I mean, to play Chain to the Rocks here, on turn 1, he has to shock in Sacred Foundry. It's like, wow. It's not great, but... Can play the Riverglide pathway if I had to guess. Say go, Omen of the Sea here. So, we've not hit a land in 2 draw steps. It's looking like this is not going to go very well for us. Puts 1 card on bottom, 1 card on top. Okay. drew another one. I mean, we're just going to keep attacking. Alright, interesting. I guess it's not really that interesting, but... What does it do? You control with flying. Look at that player's hand and draw a card. Oh, so it's Gataxian Probe. The second half is Gataxian Probe. Okay. That's interesting. You may put a card you own from outside the game on top of your library. Alright. Please no Clarion. This is really not panned out well for us here. Yep. I mean, there's nothing I can do about this. Like, we kept a one-lander and it's not panned out. Like, almost half of our deck is lands, and we're 10 cards in and haven't seen a second one. Like, it's extremely unlikely. Alright, dude, just pick a card. You're super far ahead, it really doesn't matter. Yep. They look at our hand, they draw the card they put on top. Omnath? Is that you? Alright. Like, just make a play, man. I don't really care what it is. It again, like I go back to. All right. Ooh, that's nice. His hand's a hard mulligan. Put the fatal push back there. We'll play our one drop. I don't know what our opponent's doing. They probably they could have fatal push here, but we're still just gonna run at our cards here. Like, have no idea what our opponent's up to here, but hopefully if they kill this, they have to like Assassin's Trophy it or something like that. We're gonna play our Scrap Heap Scrounger and say go. He's thinking about doing something. Okay. Fatal push that. Definitely killing that thing. Vereska. I was like, I'm interested to see if you sack a life and draw a card there. Play this, play the Dread Wanderer. Say go. Sure, minus. See what our opponent does here. Attack both there. I don't really know what our opponent's doing, but I'd rather just make sure that we get this off the field here. I guess it's possible he has double removal spell, but playing out of the Ebon Legion and say go. Hold up Swift End here, / Fatal Push, so. Yep, get a swamp. I mean, like, that's fine. Like, I would have liked to have had the Mutavault, but, like, not having the Mutavault isn't, like, this terribly sad thing or anything. We're just gonna attack for 5 here and see what they do. I mean, like, I'm not gonna pump. If you're just gonna say go, I'm gonna let you. Oh, Lord. I can tell this whole not sleeping much thing catching up with me this week. Okay. Take 4. Play Dread Wanderer, hold up removal / bring back Scrap Heap Scrounger at the end of the turn. Yep. This feels like some kind of like rock deck with that like weird 3-drop card. They drew a 5th land for whatever they wanted it for, so. I mean, like, if they have instant speed interaction here, they'll play it. So, like, running out the Thoughtseize beforehand doesn't really change anything. Well, that turned very fast. think we're just gonna say go here. And then when they play their Murderous Rider, we're just gonna swift end it. So hopefully they like draw a land or something. Thought sees you just to see what you drew. Take the Tireless Tracker. Play our Scrap Heap Scroungers, so if they manage to get rid of something, I can also, like, get rid of them, I could bring one back. I mean, I guess they could have, like, Damnation here or something. Like, not Damnation, but, like, that kind of effect. So, let's see here. Something tells me a lot of their creatures are going to be green. Something tells me flying is going to be relevant. Okay, to be honest, I want all of it. Let's try it that way. See what happens. Seems solid. On the draw here for game 2. Oh my god. So again, we have a good hand. We're on the draw. Like, we're going to keep this. Like, we only have one land, but I think that what happened last time is like it's like a statistical anomaly, so. Grafdigger's Cage. Oh no. Play Bloodsoaked Champion, say go. We're going to attack here. They can't have a removal spell. We're going to duress them after combat. See what they're about here. Caryatid, Questing Beast, Kalitas. Alright, well, we'll take the Extinction event. Thank you. All of those cards are bad. You know, at least Questing Beast is the least bad, I guess. Everything else is not good. Kalitas is tough. We need to draw like a Heartless Act or a, I don't know. You know, honestly, what would be a sweet draw here would be Self-Inflicted Wound. We're going to attack for 4, and we're going to play our Spawn. Yep, I mean, you basically get to hop in front for free. It's not like we're playing red and, like, there's some worry that if he blocks, like, he gets God or something. He gets to search here. Whew, man. Hopefully there's no second black source here. I mean, that was dumb. He has Caryatid on the field. That was a big dumb. Questing Beast, Kalitas, 2 unknowns, so. Ooh. He didn't have a fourth land last turn, so we know that his hand does gas. Yep. Attack for 3. We don't have anything that can block. 14, 16. We do, however, have a lot of stuff that can attack on the way back. I imagine he has to have some kind of removal spell here. I still think it's worth just to send it. Because he chose not to play things here, but, I mean, like, there's... Yep. Hop in front of... Yeah, something else. Take 6, go to 7. So take 4, go to 9. So now we get to leave up Mutavault if we need it. He's got quite a few tokens here, so it's pretty rough. But we can just hop in front of a token for free if he attacks with one. Okay. It's pretty quick to do that, so... Yep. I mean, unless you have a removal spell here, like... We go to 8, you go to 12. That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's not exactly how we drew it up. We have to be able to put something in front of it, aka our Mutavault here, because if not, we're just dead because he's just going to sack. Actually, he can't do that, so... Yeah, it's... we definitely should have attacked for 5 there. Yeah, this has been rough here. We're going to draw a card here and hope it's like Damnation. Both the lands. That's not good. Alright, game 3 here. We're on the play. I think I'd rather just have the Heartless Act here. Like Grafdigger's Cage is fine, if that's what they're doing. Yeah, we'll keep this for the duress, and then we have threats to follow it up with. Seems fine. Hopefully our opponent like has to take a mulligan or something here. Elder Gargaroth, huh? Alright. So we're pretty much just going to have to hang on to Murderous Rider the rest of the game. Play Swamp, Grafdigger's Cage, which is fine. Sego. They'll probably play Scavenging Ooze here if I had to guess. Go to 18 to play Ooze. We'll attack. Just because I'd like to see if they block here. Okay, I mean, it's not like super ideal or anything, but you know, it's okay. If your opponent controls no permanents with bounty counters on, put a bounty counter. Huh. Lifelink. So I have Elder Gargaroth and 2 unknowns in hand. Questing Beast, okay. So you're probably just going to serve up 5 here if I had to guess. Yep. Cast with Spectacle. So hopefully his player is land Elder Gargaroth. Because if he just plays land Elder Gargaroth, I'm okay with just taking 5 here and going to 16. I don't care about blocking any of this. Land Elder, okay. Take 7, put you to 5. And now we have Murderous Rider for whatever we need. Yep, go to 6. I am happy to take 9 here. Yep, let that resolve. Swift End. Alright.